Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Michaela and welcome to my budgeting channel, Managing Michaela. Today's video, we will be cash stuffing my second paycheck of October. My budget breakdown is right over here to the side. We will be cash stuffing a total of $13.65. And here's a bit of my breakdown, but I can explain more as I go through my envelopes. And then today we have a special guest. Brian and I went to the apple orchard yesterday, and I saw this little dude, and I just had to have him. It is a crazy little llama. Alpaca? Llama? I don't know, but he's super cute. So I think I just want to include him in all my videos. His name's Carl. Brian and I both decided to name him Carl. So, super cute llama. He's very crazy looking, and I am obsessed. So I just had to have him, and I was like, perfect. He will be my mascot for my channel from now on. Anyway, weird side tangent for you guys. But today we'll be cash stuffing a total of $1,365 plus $75 in a placeholder, but we will explain more as we get to it. I know it says 100. These placeholders are by Hera's Life and Journeys. Please go check her out. She has a lot of awesome stuff on her Ko-fi and her YouTube channel. I love watching her videos, but I'll explain more as we get into that envelope in particular. But yeah, so let's get to counting. Let's make sure we have the $13.65 here. There are a lot of fives. A lot of fives today. We'll start with the 100s and the 20s. So today we have 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900 in 20s. And y'all, I got my first cash tray. Super happy about that. So 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 in 10s. And then now we get to the chunky 5s. So what was that, 970? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. So 175, 85, 95, 100. So 1100, or is that one? Oh, I'm sorry, 1000. I can't count. 1000, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So this is 1100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, so 1,200. Okay, this is still quite a chunk of money. Or is that 300? That should be 200, right? 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300, yep. So 1,300. It is so much easier with a cash tray, y'all. I am loving this. 5, 10, 15, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And I should have brought the amount of cash that I needed because I did not do that last cash stuffing and I confused myself. So I'm sorry for confusing you guys. And then this 100 will just go on the back, but it's to note $75 for my extra car payment, but I'll be able to explain more when I get there. So we're gonna start with my wallet. So it seems like we do have $1 rollover, so that's awesome. That'll just go over here. Oh, why did I close that? Groceries always gets 140. Now this is my bi-weekly paycheck, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. This is for my half of groceries, and Brian pays another 140 for the other half. So about 280 for 2 weeks. Gas, we'll be getting 80. And all of this is for a 2-week pay period. So 20, 40, 60, 80 for gas. I did spend quite a bit the last 2 weeks, so this... Oh, I think I usually use my speaker as a prop. I was spending quite a bit these past 2 weeks, so for the next 2 weeks, my goal is to spend very little and honestly not go out much at all. Typically, I stuff for spending night out and eating out as $50 for 2 weeks. That's to ensure I have enough money to cover things in case my friends ask me to go out and I don't feel guilty about budgeting that money. But I am going to try over the next 2 weeks to just not spend as much. So I actually gave these categories some less money, and I'm hoping that helps a little bit. 20, 40. I don't know why I grabbed all those 20s. Those for spending. And usually I do have enough to where, like, I have enough left over where it's almost an extra savings between night out spending and eating out. But just, it's the holiday season, especially with so many holidays back to back. Everyone wants to go out and do stuff, so I have been saying yes a lot. But I think for the next 2 weeks, I'm just going to try to be in hermit mode and just not go out. Gifts always gets rolled over. And in gifts, we usually put $30 each pay period. This is for anything that might pop up. Last time I had to take out of this, my supervisor, she went out on surgery, so I gave her a gift card. And then we also use this for a wedding. So 20, 30, 35, 40. So this is pretty much it's just a catch-all for any gifts or birthdays, weddings, whatever comes up. Oh, and this cute little dashboard came from Boop and Budgets. I know it's hard to see. Let me take it out. It's hard to see. This was from one of her challenges on her Ko-fi. Look how freaking cute that is. So I was like, I saw this and I knew where to put it immediately. I knew where she was going to be placed. Okay, so for coffee time, I give myself $10. Oh, some of these bills are a little raggedy. $10. They have not seen better days. Okay, and then this is rent and utilities. Rent and utilities are the only bills that I cashed off. I do have car payments, car insurance, pet insurance, all of that. But for this paycheck, I usually don't budget as much. I pay more than half of the bills my first paycheck of the month, and then this paycheck gives me a little bit more wiggle room to save some money. So we already have so 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So this was for our first week stuffing. So from last month's rent, my portion of the rent had 20, 30, 45, 55. So this will go to shutdown income, and I'm just going to place my shutdown income in the back of this wallet for now. And then I think that's what I'll do with whatever I have left over from what I budgeted for rent. And rent each pay period gets $300, and that is just for my portion of the rent. My fiance pays a little bit more of the rent portion. Given that just I have more bills and I have more, not more bills, but I have more debt than he does, so it just evens out a little better for us. So in rent, so far we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 86. So that will be perfect for October, whenever that comes up. Whenever he asks me for it, so it changes every single month. And we are done with my wallet. Moving on to my household binder. I did spend quite a bit these past couple weeks, a lot more than I was anticipating, so I did take out of some of these categories. But household gets stuffed every pay period for $20. Interior decor got hit, but it still has some left. Exterior decor got hit. These are a lot of low, except for household, but these are a lot of low priority. And garden, they'll be for a garden when Brian and I buy a house. These are all low priority, so they're not like uber important. The girls' essentials get $40 every pay period. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 35, 45, 50. This is for their litter, their food, treats, toys, whatever. I might beef this up with a savings challenge soon just because we gotta get them a cat carrier, and I think we gotta get them, don't have to, but we really want to get them another cat tree. So glasses, pantry, technology. I think I am putting $10 in technology. So for technology, I'm saving for two things. I would eventually like a new phone. Phones die, so I would like a new phone eventually, but also I'm going to need a new phone eventually. Same with Brian, so we're trying to mitigate the cost of it when we get there. In 2 years, 3 years, I would assume we're going to buy new phones. And just start saving a little bit at a time now. But right now it doesn't have anything. And then printer ink I really want to save for. And I'm putting $10 into here because y'all have some cute challenges. And I have a feeling when I go on another Etsy Ko-fi run, which I'm in Ko-fi and Etsy jail for now, I want to be able to print all of your stuff with no issues because I keep running out of ink. So, but yeah, that's my household binder. So we are also moving on to our high priority binder. Look at these cute. I cannot get over the Pugs Not Drugs. I love my stickers, y'all. Stickers are awesome. This is like my favorite binder. I think I say it every single time, but our two kitties. And then my late dog, Pepsi, who passed away last year. I always carry her with me. Emergency, so we don't touch emergency. It is fully funded at $4,000. We have not been contributing to it because we have been working on other goals of ours, but we do have $4,000. House, this is for closing costs on a house. I do have a savings challenge for this, so therefore we don't touch this. And moving forward, Brian and I decided it would be best not for me to focus too much on the closing costs, as I think we should focus more on just paying off my car. Paying off my car loan is our biggest goal now, so we're going to really push for that in 2026. Furniture, I think these two, it looks a little weird because there's nothing in them, but furniture for appliances for a new house. Home inspection, again, for when we buy a house. Not too high of a priority, so I probably should move these, but I figured it would go well with the whole house theme. Car maintenance, this will be getting stuffed with savings challenges. Long term, we have registration and tires. My tires are fully funded. We are starting to work on my fiance's tires, and our registrations are due in June, but that'll be done through savings challenges. Oil change, I try to touch this every single pay period. I have not had the opportunity to go get my oil changed. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 25, 35, 40. And I also have my car inspection due this month, so I really gotta do it, but it's a little difficult because the guy that I personally like going to, he's like 15 minutes away, but I'm so busy, and then Brian sometimes goes in the office, so it's hard to figure out when to do it. So this is our extra car payment. I am back in college. I am going back for my bachelor's degree. So I am putting the extra $150 that I would have been making towards my student loan payments for my associate's degree. I am currently in deferment, so I'm just putting that $150 a month towards car payment. So this was a $75 from the initial cash stuffing for the month. I'm going to trade this 25 out for 100 because 75 plus 75 is 150. So now we have 150 in the bank towards extra car payment. So far extra car payment this month has 150. So 75, 85, 95, $205, which is amazing. My bank also made it easier to make principal payments through the app. They did not have that before. I don't know when it came up, but now I really want to push for it now that they made it easier to do so. $10 in cat emergency, which I actually think I'm just going to move this towards their vet visits. Oh, that's in a different binder. My bad. And then wedding, I have $2,900 in the bank because I have been chipping away. Well, I did have $3,000, but I'm chipping away at buying stuff slowly for our wedding in spring of 2027. And then that cash is for a bachelorette party. Annual fees, we will not be... Oh, we will be stuffing. Oh, no, we won't be stuffing. I'm sorry, y'all. On the side, it says 25 for Microsoft. I found a deal on Groupon that was 25 for an unlimited access to Microsoft Office because my renewal is coming up at sorry, words. My renewal for that is coming at the end of October, and it would have been $110. And I was like, let me see if I can find some deals, and that saved me. So I gotta just still install it. So I'm gonna do that this weekend as well. Because I don't want to pay $100 a week. Sorry, $100 a year for Microsoft. Like, that's ridiculous to me. So I'm glad I found that Groupon offer. And then medical. RX is our medications, and they will be getting $10. So now medications has 20, and then this is for our medical fund, which will be funded through savings challenges. I still need to do this envelope, y'all. It's been a month and I have not done it. I also got to make a couple more envelopes for some upcoming categories. Sorry if you see a cat. She is on the prowl right now and she's eyeing my desk. So sorry for the interruption if that comes up. So this is our low priority. Clothes, hobbies. Skip. We're going to go all the way down to school. Oh, and vet visits. Let me put... I did not put anything for their vet visits, so we'll just put this 10. Because that 10 has been sitting in their emergency fund. We have an emergency fund, so right now theirs is just not too much of a priority. So now in vet visits, they have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're going to take them in November. Right now, Brian... The government's going through a shutdown, so Brian cannot take off of work or else it's a really big thing, yada, yada, yada. So he really wants to go to their first vet visit with me, so I'm going to wait. They can wait. It's just an annual visit. They're both very healthy. They're only a year and some change, so it's not like super priority. But we would like to just take them for their annuals. But that can hold, they can hold off for a little bit. So 20 will be going into school fees, so 20, 40, 60. This is for my textbooks that I need for the upcoming semester. And then classes, I want to take summer and winter classes next year to advance my degree a little bit because I'm only going part-time, so I'm only taking 2 classes at a time because that's all I can really handle at the moment. So I just want to speed it up a little bit. So far, summer school? Yeah, summer school has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. And I think I want to save like $1,300 for that because you have to pay out of pocket for summer school. And now that I am a junior, I need more advanced courses, so I don't think I can take them through community college and all of that. And that is all for this binder. And then I have started spending for Christmas. This had 500, now got 430, so Christmas season has started and we are getting gifts for everyone. All right, and then that is it for my low priority binder. Okay, and then last but not least is my, I'll look post editing, but Brian had asked me something, so y'all might have heard him in the background. This is my travel binder. I am putting 55 in here. $20, $40, $55. So I'm just putting it to local travel because Brian and I are taking a Christmas vacation this year. Depending on how his job goes, it might just be a weekend, so we're not going to go too far, like as far as we were anticipating previously. So far in local travel, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65. Awesome. So that should be enough at least for us to snag a hotel room soon. Salem, I do really want to go next year. It does have $500, and then Disney in the eventual future. Oh, sorry, Carl. But right now that's not a priority. Honeymoon might not be till 2027. We do want to go to the Nordic countries, but I mean, I've lived in the Nordic countries before. I lived in Finland as an exchange student after high school, and they're expensive, y'all. So I don't know. We might just stick to Canada. That gives the same vibes, you know, so it should be fine. So this is what we have left. Let's see if I did something wrong. I did do something wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I caught that. I sounded way too excited about doing something wrong. That's not what I meant. Oh my gosh, I don't usually stuff glasses or pantry, but this time I did. I was like, this looks like a little too much money because I tried to get the correct amount of 5s and 1s. So glasses is $10. So now glasses is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Pantry, also getting $10. Wow, I totally missed that. So we're gonna actually trade this out real quick for a 20. So pantry now has 20. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to stuffing these, so that's why I totally missed it. And then over the counter we'll get $10. Wow, I'm glad I caught that though. Okay, I actually think that's should be good. Now I should have $350 left. I don't know what those 20s are from though. Oh no, what did I do wrong? Okay, let's just account and see if I did something wrong here. I mean, I'll figure out post-editing what I did wrong. 20, 40, 60. I had a few interruptions today, so 20, 40, 60. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200. 5, oh, these are super crispy. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 300. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 400. Yeah, this is not correct. Oh my goodness, what did I do wrong? Because this right here, the 5s and the 1s should be $365. So this $60. Let me see where you guys go. Sorry, I'm back. Brian's great aunt brought us brownies, so I went to go say hi because I heard them talking and I felt rude being up here filming. So yeah, that was nice for her to bring us brownies, and we chatted for a little bit. I don't know what happened with this 60. That's just gonna stay there. I think I have way too much money, but you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna work with it anyway. I'm gonna bring over my paper clips. So in 1s, we should have 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Oh my gosh, that's 40. I know it's 40. I'm not going to recount it. I know it's 40. I'm all discombobulated. I came racing back up here to continue the video and I should not have done that. Okay. So this is $40 for Tiny Thursday week 1. So this upcoming Thursday. I'm going to need, I decided on doing $70. So Brian will give me money. I did set aside $350 from this paycheck towards savings challenges, and then Brian gives me $170. It used to be towards from his paycheck. Now we're just taking it out of our down payment for house. So he'll give me $170 to put towards other challenges. So I don't have the full money for the next 2 weeks, but I will be getting it shortly. So I'm just going to do my half of the challenges and what I decided to save towards each. So for mini Mondays, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. That'll be for Monday, which this is Sunday. I'm going to film my mini Monday actually right after this video. So that'll be for, I don't even remember the date. And I think we'll just do a Sync to Save Saturday, which I think, if I remember my math correctly, it should be $140 for each week. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Five, 10, 15, 25, 140, yep. For that, so that's 80 plus 40 is 120 plus 140. So 140 plus 70 is 21. 210. So this is 250, so I have another $100 to play with. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, 75, 100. So then this should be $350, and then I'm a wee bit confused on where all this extra cash is from. And then this $1 is from leftover, and then that'll go towards this week's Tiny Thursdays, which I also might pre-record today just because this week is super crazy. Okay, so Tiny Thursday, Mini Mondays. Oh my goodness, hello Evie. This video became a hot mess, y'all. I thought I was doing so well. My bad. 140 for the Sync to Save Saturday. So at least this week's savings challenges are all covered. This is $100. I don't know where you're gonna go. I gotta figure out where the rest of this money came from. This is 100. This will be for the following week. Her tail is all over. We also opened all the windows to make, this window is not open yet because I didn't want the money blowing because it's super windy out, but I'm opening all the windows today to get some fresh air in as Brian and I clean the house, and the girls are going crazy today. 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. So there's an extra $100 here that I don't know what this is from. I will figure that out off camera. So anyway, special guest Evie. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I got really messy at the end. I thought I was doing so good today. I did not. Just as crazy as my last cash stuffing, but that is okay. I hope everyone has just such an amazing week, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!